the downside, and one of the reasons I don't like to do this kind of training anymore, right, is because this dog grew up in an environment full of people who aren't disciplinarians, and then it comes here and goes to bite me, and yeah, I mean, I can prove to the dog it's not supposed to bite me, but like, I hold the dog to a high standard, and so in my efforts to make sure that the dog lives up to its full potential, what do I look like, right? I call it the divorced parent problem. You know, you get divorced parents, and you might have had friends like this. You know, the dad's like, yeah, you can hang out in the basement and drink on Friday nights, and the mom's like, come on, we gotta like do our homework and go to church, right? Where do the kids hang out on the weekends? At the dad's house. And who looks mean? The mom, right? But who really has the kid's best interest at heart? The mom. And the kids don't understand that till much later in their lives. Okay, so when I have a little dog like Indy, who bites people and bites other dogs, and I have to get her out here, and I have to, like, you know, explain to her that there's a, you know, set of standards in the world that she has to live up to, right? When she's surrounded by other people who love on her and make over her and let her kind of do whatever she wants to do, well, then I look like the bad guy, you know, even though I'm the one that's saving her life. And that's a weird position. There's a lot of money to be made in the dog business, off of dogs that bite people. A lot of money. So you go, well, Stonnie, why don't you do that? Well, I used to do it. The problem was that I take these dogs and I put them in situations where they can learn how to be, you know, calm, attentive, and polite, right? And to ensure that I can maintain that level of behavior every day, I get up and I exercise them and I look for the good in the dog, and I put them in tons and tons of social situations where I can do remedial socialization, right? Okay. And then when I hand them back over to their owners, right, I get paid, of course, right? But when I hand them back over to the owners, what do you think normally happened? They reverted because the owners were not disciplined people. The owners were the dads that let the kids drink in the basement, right? Okay? And so even though I got paid, which you would think is what I'm primarily concerned with, I train a lot of dogs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting paid anyway. I don't care, you know? I couldn't handle holding the dogs to a high standard and watch them realize a larger percentage of their potential, only to know that I was going to send them back into an environment where they weren't held to a high standard and they were going to end up getting themselves in trouble again.